ஹாய் எவ்ரிவன். இன்னைக்கு நம்ம வந்து 8த் லெசன் 2 ஃபோர்ஸ் அண்ட் ப்ரெஷர் தான் பார்க்க போறோம். என்னடா 6த் போட்டுட்டு இருந்தேன், திடீர்னு 8த்துக்கு வந்துட்டேன்னு பார்க்குறீங்களா? நான் கொஞ்சம் 8த்துல படிக்கிறனால, சரி இதே நம்ம கொஞ்சம் கன்டினியூஸா போட்டா நமக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு தான் நான் போடுறேன். ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் போலாமா? வாட் இஸ் டிஃபைன்ட் as an external agency which changes or tends to change the state of the rest or of uniform motion of the body? ஆன்சர் வந்து ஃபோர்ஸ். What is the SI unit of force? Option B, Newton. The force acting perpendicularly on any given surface area of a body is known as thrust. Option B. Which is the which is this physical quantity defined as the amount of force or thrust acting perpendicular on a surface of a unit area of a body? Option C, pressure. What is the SI unit of pressure? Option B, Pascal. இது PN denote பண்ணுவாங்க. If the area of contact increase for a given force, the pressure is option B, decrease. Why are the bordered straps provided on a back backpack? Option C, to decrease pressure by providing a large area of contact. Camel can walk easily on sand because they have large padded feet. The envelope of air around the earth is called a dash. Option C, atmosphere. Which instrument is used to measure atmospheric pressure? Option B, barometer. Who invented the barometer? Torricelli. Atmospheric pressure dash with the altitude from the surface of the earth. Option B, decrease. At sea level, the height of mercury column in a standard barometer is around dash 76 centimeter or 760 millimeter. Option B. One atmospheric pressure, sorry, one atmospheric pressure is approximately equal to how many Pascal? Option C, 1 lakh pascals. Cooking is difficult at higher altitude because option C, atmospheric pressure is lower, decreasing the boiling point of water. The upward force exerted by a liquid on a floating or partly submerged body is called option C, buoyant force. An object will sink in a liquid if its weight is dash. The upward buoyant force, option B, greater than. Liquid exert pressure not only on the base of container but also on its dash side walls, option B. Pressure extracted by a liquid column dash with the depth, option B, increase. Why are the dams made stronger and broader at the bottom than at the top? Option B, because water pressure increases with the depth. Which law states that pressure applied at any point of a liquid at rest in a closed system will be distributed equally through all directions of a liquid? Option B, Pascal laws. Which of the following is not an application of Pascal law? Barometer. Barometer தவிர்த்து மற்ற எல்லாமே வந்து application of Pascal law. Hydraulic lift, automobile brake system, hydraulic pressure. What is the property of liquid that tends to minimize its surface area? So it's behave like a stretched elastic membrane. Option B, surface tension. What is the unit of surface tension in the SI units? Option B, Newton m squared minus 1. Water strider insect can slide easily on the water surface due to option B, surface tension of water. Why do water molecules rise up in plants through xylem tissues? Option A. Capillary action caused by surface tension. During a heavy storm, sailors pour oil or soap powder into the sea to dash. Option B. Reduce the impact of wave by reducing surface tension. The frictional force acting between the successive layer of a liquid, which acts in the ordered opposite relative motion of the layer, is called a dash. Option B. Viscous force. What is the property of a liquid to oppose the relative motion between its different layer called it? Option A. Viscosity. What is the CGS unit of viscous force? Wi- Option C. Poisses. What is the SI unit of viscosity? Option A. Kilogram meter per kilogram meter power minus 1 S power minus 1 or Newton SM NSM power minus 2. Which force arises when two or more bodies in the contact? Move or ten, which force arises when two or more bodies is which force arises when two or more bodies in contact move or tend to move relative to each other? Option B. Frictional force. Friction is always acts in the dash direction of the moving body. Option B. Opposite. Friction is produced due to the dash of the surface of the body. Option B. Geometrical similarities or irregularities. Which of the following is an effect of friction? Option D. All of above. The friction experienced by bodies which are at the rest. The friction experienced by bodies which are at rest is called dash. Option B is static friction. Friction exerting during the motion of the bodies is called dash. Option B kinetic friction. Kinetic frictions can further classified into dash. Option B sliding and rolling friction. When a body rolls over the another surface, the friction acting between the surface is called dash. Option B rolling friction. Which type of friction is less than sliding friction? Explain why wheels are provided in vehicle and suitcase. Option B rolling friction. Which of the following factors affect friction? Option D all of above. Friction is called a necessary evil because dash. Option C it is a necessary for daily activities but also cause loss of energy and wear. We are able to write on a paper with with a pen due to dash. Option B friction. Which of the following is a disadvantage of friction? Option B out it wears out screw and gears in machine. A substance which reduces the frictional force is called a dash lubricant. Which of the following can be used as a lubricant? Option D all of the above. Since rolling friction is smaller than sliding friction, sliding is repeated by rolling with the usage of dash. Option B ball bearing. The average weight of an elephant is 4,000 Newton. The surface area of the sole of its foot is 0.1 m squared. Calculate the pressure exerted by 1 foot of the elephant. ஆக்சுவலாக வந்து இதோட ஃபார்முலா நம்மள்ட்ட இது ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம். இதில் என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா ப்ரெஷரை வந்து கால்குலேட் பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்காங்க பை எலிஃபெண்டோட 1 ஃபுட்டுக்கு. இப்போ ஆவரேஜ் ஆஃப் த எலிஃபெண்டோட வெயிட் வந்து என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காங்கன்னா 4,000 நியூட்டன் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அண்ட் ஏரியா வந்து 0.1ன்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ப்ரெஷரோட ஃபார்முலா என்ன அப்படின்னா ஃபோர்ஸ் பை ஏரியா. இப்போ நமக்கு 1 ஃபுட்டுக்கு தானே கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ 4,000 வந்து 4ஆல் நம்ம டிவைட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டா நமக்கு 1000 வரும். அப்போ நம்மளோட ஃபோர்ஸ் வந்து 1000. அப்போ 1000 பை 0.1 என்னன்னா ஈக்குவல் டு 10,000 வரும். அப்போ ஆப்ஷன் என்னன்னா ஆப்ஷன் ஏ 10,000 நியூட்டன் எம் பவர் மைனஸ் 2. Which of the following is true about static and kinetic friction? Option A. Static friction is experienced by bodies at rest. Kinetic friction is experienced by bodies in motion. Why do scuba divers wear a special suit while they go into deep sea levels? Option B. To protect themselves from high liquid pressure at great depths. ஓகே. இன்னைக்கு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் 50 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் பார்த்தாச்சு. இதே மாரி உங்கள இன்னொரு வீடியோட பார்க்குறேன். பாய்.